Ruggedman TV International.
Yes, I posted that picture because I love to remind people. I love to show the journey, the process of how far we've come, So I think that was in 2015. Olamide Live featuring Lil Cash and the YBNL crew. So it wasn't only Lil Cash, it was also with the entire crew. Fields was there. I remember Fields was the one that introduced Olamide. Also, Victor Adekunle Gold, he shined on that night. Lil Cash as well, throwing himself in the crowd. The show was sold out. Yes, it was by Smade Events and Smade Events only. And it wasn't our first show with Olamide. We've done all Olamide shows in the UK from inception. I think Kokoba did one, but from the first show Olamide has done in the UK, first tour, it was in a hall in Backing, and we had a very long queue, and that was when I knew that there was something here. And every year we have delivered a YBNL Olamide show. From that hall, to Troxy, sold out 3,000 capacity, to Indigo O2, to Building 6, to HMV Apollo, and every one of those shows were always sold out. That's shout out to Olamide and the YBNL crew. I would like to call it like a learning curve for everyone. Pandemic was really, really tough. People losing jobs, people losing friends and family, people in pain. So understanding people's position was tough. I was going through it myself. The entertainment industry was down. We couldn't do the club nights, we couldn't do the concerts, we couldn't do the tours. So it was really tough, but we had to learn new ways. We have to learn new things, and we have to learn new things and adapt. So
New things like what?
I think I would like to say I'm an OG and I'm also new school. So at the start, different ways of promotions. We learned different ways of technical stuff. Meetings were done online, and I'm still doing meetings online. So we learn new stuff, connecting the world, connecting ourselves. We work from home. We all created more. We all isolated to reflect.
So,
We learned new things.
did you make any money from entertainment during the pandemic?
Well, I would like to say no one was making money from entertainment during the pandemic, first of all, but we managed to survive. Nigerian artists I listened to made me fall in love with the game growing up. I listened to a bit of my dad's playlist, the Obey, the Sonny, King Sunny Ade. In fact, King Sunny Ade, I was one of his biggest fans. My dad bought me a videotape of King Sunny Ade for my 10th birthday, and it was well cherished. Afrobeats artists that I listened to that inspired me was Plantation Boys. Shout out to Two-Face, Blackface, and Face. Mio Shakomo was a song that I used to really vibe to as a young boy. Idris Remedy, Eddie Remedy, Tony Totila, and shout out to Ruggedman. Shout out to Ruggedman. Shout out to LD the Don. Shout out to the entire crew. Sheyi Shodimu even inspired right there, back in the days, inspiring from the US. Mio Shakomo days. I remember miming all of these songs as a young schoolboy. My biggest event ever. I've had so many. But I like to say Afro Nation because it was a dream come true. Like, to see how we started and to where we are right now. It's a big, 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 big dream come true. We have Afro Nation in Miami in May, next month, end of May. And then the following month, we have Afro Nation in Portugal. It shows the growth. And maybe we got Lagos sometime in December this year. We've been in Ghana, we've been in Puerto Rico, we've been around the world. They're touching different continents. So the biggest show I've ever been a part of, which I'm proud to be the co-founder of, is Afro Nation. First year of Afro Nation was in 2019, which was so emotional to me personally because a lot of people doubted it, but thank God for the spirits of strength. We managed to deliver it. Burna Boy, he just released his album at that time, African Giant.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the African Giant. You're about to witness history in the making. That boy from Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Make some noise for Burna Boy!
And that was amazing. That smashed everywhere. So, he came on stage as a giant. Wizkid was also a big superstar on stage. Davido was also a big superstar. And we had J.Us, UK Afrobeat artist, Afro swing artist, however you call it. UK superstar was our surprise guest. We had so many surprises. We had a lot of people from all different parts of, the world. And I'm not just talking about Africa. We had people from the US, people from Jamaica, from the Caribbean. So it was a complete show. It was a big show. And to have done that and go to Ghana, it was a year of the return at the time in Ghana. So we had a very amazing outing out there. And then the pandemic struck. So one of the major reasons why we created Smade Lounge was to create a space for us and a Benin to be able to promote and empower ourselves. So in this lounge, it's not just a lounge for like a club. It's more like well-being. It's about empowering ourselves, promoting the beauty of our culture, our creatives, ourselves. Like they can be superstars in the background as well, like try to invest in the production side of the industry. So I'm talking about the DJs, the photographers, the videographers, the light bands, the young up and coming superstars, giving everyone an opportunity was one of the reasons why we created Smade Lounge. And we did this at a very trying time, right after the pandemic, which is one of the most challenging ever. But, God has always been with us. We've always had the support of the likes of Wizkid, Davido, Kidi Kwame, Samini, Fino has been here, Zlatan has been here, DJ Spino has been here, Davido has even shot videos here, we've had Yemi Alade. We've had a lot of actors, a lot of actresses in the Nollywood film industry, which also is one of the reasons why we have a cinema room in here. So this is to celebrate us. We've had people from Namibia, you know, we've had people, the Amapiano, you know, the Bashman crew, everyone has been here, you know, to support what we're doing for Afrobeats and, you know, to better explain why this is here. You know, the lounge is, I've always dreamt of an office, you know, where we can listen to people, showcase their talent, young people, you know. It's also here to serve the community. So yeah, the lounge is also here because I'm an entertainer myself, you know, being a promoter for almost 2 decades, you know, and also being a serial entrepreneur. This card has always been there for a while, so I decided to play it now, and I thought it was the best time because we need a place to call home. We need a place where every African superstar or star can come and feel like, yeah, this is our own. I don't drink.
Ruggedman TV International.
On YouTube and Facebook. Subscribe and follow now. Also, like, share, and comment.
For talk shows,
skits,
lifestyle,
News,
music, and more.
don't forget to turn on your notifications.
Ruggedman TV International.